This train runs from High Wycombe to Perth, stopping at all stations.
Okay, this train is pretty messed up. The dong is a little bit off the tone, and then suddenly stops closing the doors, and then this train runs from High Wycombe to Perth. What the? What? And like, this train runs from High Wycombe to Perth, stopping at all. Like that, suddenly disappeared. And also one thing, actually, I checked it outside at the panel. The Perth City, West, that problem has been fixed. It's now just saying Perth and then City West. So, well, anyways, hey guys, Justin here. Welcome back to Justin Master 86 channel. I'm just at High Wycombe right there, in time for another request vlog. Finally, it's been so long, but finally we're doing another one today. So we started High Wycombe all the way to Clarkson for this video. It's gonna be long, it's gonna be over an hour, that's for sure, but let's see how we do. So I have no idea how to call this one. Probably just like maybe airport to north. Let's just do that. Airport to north, kind of. It's not the airport to north, because airport to north is lame, because we're not at the airport. We're not starting at the airport. How to do this? Let's do east to north then, because it's technically in the east, so let's do that. So thank you so much, Thomas for this request here. It's been so long. Now, but because of Bayswater station is going to...
Airport Central. Alight at Airport Central for Perth Airport Terminals 1 and 2.
Next station, Airport Central. Alight at Airport Central for Perth Airport Terminals 1 and 2. Now, due to the fact that the Bayswater station is we're saying bye-bye to the Bayswater station in 2 weeks. So that's why I will be changing to the Midland line train at Bayswater. Just to make it a significant stop at Bayswater, I will do another full train spotting video at Bayswater before it disappears. Now, a lot of you guys will be, I think, doing the last train that's stopping at Bayswater station on the 31st. Midnight of 31st, that means like 0, like past 12 a.m. in the morning at Bayswater, just to spot the last train at the old Bayswater station. But I won't be there because I'm not that kind of train enthusiast, so that's why. Let's see whether there will be... Oh, that's a lot of people getting off the plane just there. Let's see whether there will be transit officers boarding the train and check tickets again. Gonna be annoying. If not, okay, it doesn't look like it. Ah, the train just get packed in one station immediately. Okay, it doesn't look like it, but the train is already full. What? This train is pretty packed already from just one station. Probably it's just the timing a little bit wrong this time, because probably all of these guys got off the plane just there, so. Next station, Redcliffe. Alight at Redcliffe for bus services to Perth Airport's Terminals 3 and 4. So we're on set 97 today. Later on, unfortunately, we're not going to be all B series today because Midland Line will be back with A series. So it's just last time when I took the East Perth to Perth closure, Claysbrook Depot was out of service, was not in service on that day. So that's why they used all B series on Midland Line that day, because due to the closure of Claysbrook Depot. Because all of the A series are in Claysbrook Depot. With the closure of Claysbrook Depot, no A series will be able to come out from Claysbrook Depot. So that's why all the B series are on Midland Line that day. Z97 is not that great because it's these kind of seats, which is not the best. Prefer the Z60 and 70s. Next station, Redcliffe.
Next station, Redcliffe. Alight at Redcliffe for bus services to Perth Airport Terminals 3 and 4.
Next station, Redcliffe. Okay, it's Redcliffe. Very important, Redcliffe. Now, airport line I've taken a few times, of course, because last few weeks, like 2 weeks ago, due to the closure, I've already taken that. Actually, it's not 2 weeks, it's actually like last week, isn't it? But it's been ages since I've taken Joondalup line. Oh my gosh.
This is Redcliffe. Alight here for bus services to Perth Airport Terminals 3 and 4.
Oh my gosh, this train's getting packed in here. Yeah, it's been so long since I've get up to the north. So, I've taken Joondalup line, but like maximum is up to like Whitfits. But it's been so long since I've actually go past Whitfits up to Joondalup. Okay.
This is Redcliffe. Alight here for bus services to Perth Airport Terminals 3 and 4. Doors closing.
Will the driver let that? Nice. Oh my gosh.
This is Redcliffe. Alight here.
Because people just keep running into the train and the drivers need to stop it. Need to stop the door from closing.
Doors closing.
Technically, in my opinion, after you get off at Perth Airport Terminal 3 and 4, it would be better for you to just take 940 out to the city. I prefer 940 out to the city from Redcliffe instead of actually trains. Right, a lot of people right now, so stand back on the side. Holy crap, the train is so packed right now. But we're getting off Bayswater to change trains. Just to touch Bayswater station. I don't know what's going to happen later on because during the shutdown, of course, the whole line will close. So 901 and 902 will be in service the whole day for the whole month. But a Midland line, the 901 Midland line train replacement will be like double or triple the amount of service than 902 for High Wycombe, which is so stupid. Why the Midland line services 901 get more service than 902 when train services are literally the same amount? It's like 1-to-1. So basically one Midland, one High Wycombe for trains. But for buses, they double or triple the amount of service for 901, which goes to Midland, while they go with the 15-minute service, while they go with 50 minutes per bus for 902, and then like 5 minutes per bus for 901. Like, why? And also there will be an express service for Midland, 900, skipping everything all the way to Bassendean from Perth. So, from Perth, skip everything all the way to Bassendean and then all stops to Midland. But that one's rush hour exclusive. So, and then the closure will be just basically that. And after the line closure finished, Bayswater station will remain closed because the new Bayswater station is not ready. So that's why they remain it closed until like September or something, until the new station opens. Then at that time, everything was skipped.
Bayswater. Then all stations to Perth. Change at Bayswater for Midland line services.
So there's the new tracks that we're going to use over there. And Bayswater station will reopen for the new one. Will open, not reopen, open at like September or something. And then while it's still closed and the line reopens, the train will still run through this path right here. but skipping Bayswater and just skips all the way to Meltham. So that's when they're going to re-record the announcement saying, "Oh, Meltham, change for Midland line services."
Change here for Midland line services.
Okay, let's go. Here we are at the old Bayswater. I will do a full video on this. I will do a train spotting full video of Bayswater Station in the future. Not now though. So it's just I'm getting off here just to do a change trains, just to make it a little bit important in this video as well. Alright, there goes that, 97. I've already done the entering and leaving series for Bayswater, for both Midland Line and Airport Line at this station, so remember to check those out. Alright, now we wait for our Midland Line train. Alright, here's our Midland Line train coming in here towards Perth and Fremantle. Waiting for 7 minutes, but that's okay. Set 42. Just at the third car here. 42 and 10, okay. It's kind of a weird set, but that's okay. That's a lot of people on this train, and the gap is actually pretty huge. So here is this. Have the posters now. We have the 900, 901 and 92. These are normal. I'm not going to talk about those. 900, I just talked about it. Runs express from Perth to Bassendean, all the way to Bassendean, and then all stops to Midland. And out there for the regular users of Bayswater Station, if you scan the QR code on Bayswater Station, there's a poster saying if you're eligible for a free travel pass for 3 months, which is so stupid. I have no idea why they actually exclusively just give them some free passes, which is so stupid. It's not just on this little section is free to travel. It's on the whole TransPerth network, 3 months of free travel, just because of their local station is actually getting closed off. Why? And also, why is only 3 months? Because if you actually want to give them a service, the shutdown for Bayswater Station will last for like 6 months or something. Then why is just 3 months and not 6 months? And why not it's just for the shutdown? Anyways, but if you're eligible, you can scan the QR code and apply for the stuff, for a free pass for 3 months. Here at Meltham. So technically, actually, for the Route 900, it should be the ferry replacement bus route. But due to the fact that the ferry replacement bus route technically is never going to be used because they're going to shut down the ferry service. There are 3 ferries. It's like literally impossible where they actually have all 3 of the ferries under construction or maintenance or anything. So that's why never will that 900 ferry replacement route actually will operate. The ferry replacement route is from Elizabeth Quay bus station to South Perth, Main Street, which is so stupid, that route. It's not really necessary. So that's why they just take that number and put it over here for the Midland Line Express service. So we change to Joondalup line in Perth. It's just the normal routine here. It's been a while since our last A series, so for Airport Line, it will run normals between Perth and Claremont, but technically that won't count as Airport Line. They're probably just going to even actually put an A series for the Claremont trains. Like before, they have already done it one time during the airport line closure. They put in A series for the Claremont services. So probably during that time, all the trains running on the that stuff, they will just mix up A series and B series for the airport line services. Because they have tested the sidings at Claremont with Fremantle line trains before airport line opens. Mark and I have there is more information on the thing. So for the replacement bus route, they're going to operate outside of Perth station. They're not going to use the bus port because there are way too many routes. If you put in 900, 901 and 902 at the same time at Perth bus port with all of the routes, with all of the buses, normal routes, it's going to be overloaded for Perth bus port. So that's why for train replacement buses, it will run outside of Perth station. Although right now on the TransPerth app it's saying everything is Perth bus port, Perth bus port, Perth bus port, but let's see. And also yes, the route for the train replacement bus route is back to normal now. It's not changed because last week's East Perth closure, in a few weeks before I mean. The East Perth closure, they loop around and enter from the TransWA platform for the buses, but now they're going to switch back and use the normal path. But which is pretty dumb because they have set up literally everything for the shutdown. Last week, they have set up a new stand for the new Claysbrook station replacement bus stop, and I've set up a sign at the Claysbrook station saying that there's a train replacement bus stop back that way. Why do they actually need to do that then? If they're just doing it for 1 week, why do they need to set up permanent signs at bus stands? Anyways. So, take all the way now, we have no disruptions. Mount Lawley, again, one of the most useless stations on Midland line. This is the second least used station, I think. The first one being Success Hill. Success Hill is the second least used station on the whole TransPerth network, so. Oh, there goes another Midland train. 48. It said 48 and 4. Okay. Scanning the area. Next station, East Perth. Now, during the shutdown period, I'm not going to even bother actually doing anything, but unfortunately is that the biggest problem is during the shutdown, a lot of my train requests are actually related to Midland Line and Airport Line. So that's why I can't film those. That's why there might be a lacking of train videos during the shutdown, because I can't take those. Now I'm going to check my request list. This is already one of them, and you can see actually we need to use Airport Line and Midland Line. So technically only I need to use Airport Line, but technically it's the same section. I'm going to check. We have a Thorney to Joondalup, that one's okay to do. And I have one that goes to Mainland, so that one's not okay. Isfiki to Thorney is okay, and then we have an Airport Central one, which is not okay, and we have an East Guildford one, not okay as well. So that's why basically a bunch of them are not available for me to film during the shutdown period.
Doors closing.
Right, East Perth, back to normal. All of the cars are parked over there, parked normally over there now. Is the stand still over there for 901? Oh yeah, there's still a bus stand over there. Oh, it's removed now. Cool. Yep, that's the blank stand over there. It's not used anymore.
Next station, Placeroom.
Oh, this speed limitation is still here. So the shutdown last week between Perth and East Perth is the changing of tracks. I think changing of some things between Perth and Wycombe. being that section is a little too old and having a lot of old things, they need to replace some of them. Not in service B series. 708. No, there that one goes. Why the hell's over here? Which depot is it going? It's like not in service on that track over there. No idea.
Doors closing.
Oh, good timing with the phony one as usual. Since you get off the Midland one, you can change to the phony one right away. And then for airport line, you change to the Armadale C pattern. Is this train gonna leave? The Armadale one already left, technically over there. Oh, still over there, the Armadale one. Oh, that's the thorny one. 46 and 47. Cool. Next station, Wycombe. Next station, Wycombe. That's the mail announcer, so that's fine. Another B series, that one's the High Wycombe. This is Wycombe. And Wycombe here. There's banners all over the place for the shutdown. There's one over there again.
Doors closing.
And also with a tons of nightly closure this month on all lines technically. Joondalup line there are some nightly closures, and for Thorney and Cannington there are also some nightly closures. And also some Armadale full line closure. I think they're all done now, the full line closure. I saw some full line closure yesterday at night, 9:07 from Perth Busport all the way to Armadale Station. And also I bumped into another fan yesterday, which is always cool. Appreciate you guys. And here we go, arriving at Perth.
This is Perth.
This is Perth. Please mind the gap. Alright. Arriving at Perth. This train should go to Fremantle. Alright, here we are at Perth. There's this 2 car over there, 333, set 33 over there, and let's just head down to Joondalup platform, Perth Underground. Alright, made my way down here on board Joondalup line train to Butler here. And we're gonna wait for a little while here on board 54, set 54, and at the front is set 70 actually, so that's why. We take all the way to Clarkson, but this is not a Clarkson train. I really wish for a Clarkson train, but it's a little late for a Clarkson train, so that's why we just take a Butler train and get off at Clarkson, normal services. And now, before the train service starts, we're going to have a quick update on the 900 of the buses for Midland Line and Airport Line shutdown. So, I just read the poster at Perth Busport. All services from weekdays before 7 p.m. at night. So basically, all the way from morning rush, all the way to 7 p.m. at night. All routes 900, 901 and 902 will depart outside of Perth Station. So, of course, 900 is just peak services. From 6:45 to around 8 o'clock or 8:30 around there is train services towards Perth. And then at night around 4:40 something to around 6 p.m. around that area will be 6 to 7 p.m. or something, will be back towards Midland direction. And the 901 and 902 of course all day services. But all services for the train replacement will depart from Wellington Street / Perth Station exit before 7 p.m. and past 7 p.m. and all services on weekends 901 and 902 will depart from Perth Busport. So that's how it gonna goes, and now we wait for the train to depart. Okay, so I did move over one spot, one door. Next station, Leaderville. Next station, Leaderville. Okay. Finally, that lady sitting right behind me has left, so that's why I'm safe to do.
Doors closing.
I'm a little safe now because no more people sitting right there. Jesus. Next station, Joondalup. Transfer here for Scarborough bus services.
Next station, Glenroe. Transfer here for Scarborough bus services.
Now I'm recovering from my cold, guys, so yeah. So, yeah, last week a little bit, not last week, starting like early this week, I have a little bit of a sore throat and you see, still have a runny nose. But sore throat is gone, but runny nose is still there, so that's why I'm recovering, so no worries. It's not COVID, so that's why no problemo.
Next station, Glenroe. Transfer here for Scarborough bus services.
So, I have a few more stations for the Airport Line series, but I need to do showground stations. Showground station, I will hold showground stations off until actually showground station opens. I have no idea when, but we hope showground stations will open in the future. Probably at the even if it doesn't open for the entire year, it's gonna open when the Royal Show is there. So that's why I can do that during that time. But of course, that's the most extreme situation. That it only opens until it only opens when the Royal Show is there. But we'll fill it in when the time comes, okay? But I'll skip showground stations for now. But after Airport Line, it will be Joondalup line, so that's why. I want to leave Fremantle line because I want to actually for the Fremantle line at Perth, the spot at Perth, for the entering and leaving. I want to spot it entering from the Midland line side and over. Instead of, I believe, when the shutdown is in, all the trains will be like last week, like before. Trains will just enter into platform 8 or 9 and then just go back. And next is Stirling. Next station, Stirling. A pretty useful station in my opinion, Stirling, definitely. Easy to go to Claremont from here. So, just watched Shazam yesterday. It's actually very decent. Way better than the first one, honestly, in my opinion. So, way better than the first episode of Shazam. Sterling.
This is Stirling.
This is Sterling.
Doors closing. Next station, Warwick.
Next station, Warwick. So later on, because I will be at Joondalup around their area, I'm gonna do the bus request as well. So you guys might have watched the bus request or have not watched the bus request. It depends on whether these uploads faster, which one uploads. If this one can go up faster, then if this one goes up fast, then I will do this one first, the train. If it's a little bit slow with the editing, I will do the bus first. Because the buses should be very short, that journey. Route to Joondalup never can be that long, so that's why.
Next station, Warwick. This is Warwick. Doors closing.
What if that had hit that lady there, Colin? What if you'd swung it and it hit that lady?
I hate kids, man. Oh my god.
Patio, outside there with the thing, wash couches, clean off. Put everything out and then wash it down and then put everything back on.
Oh my gosh. The parent just does not care about their kids running around on the train and flipping around and hanging around. Freaking A. Next station, Greenwood.
Is that her guy, please? Look here. Where no security guard, I'm gonna make security up. I'm dragging it all over. You've got troopers on your nana. Sit down. Put your hands up now. You did that to her, so what's she rubbing for? You don't do backstep. Here, sit here. You don't do backstep, babe. You don't do backstep, no. And if you break your neck, I'm not going to hospital. Get down.
Give me the what? Give me the phone.
This is exactly the reason for it. The reason why you're doing kind of thing. I'm going to get the American thing. Yeah? You are naughty. You're misbehaving. They're going to the crap test. You're not naughty because you're naughty. So I'm going to send that. You make bad choices for yourself and don't touch me with your shoes. Do not touch me. Thank you. I don't remember bad behavior.
Gosh. I change spots.
This is Greenwood.
But unfortunately, I can't change cars. If I can change cars, I'm definitely going to the set at the back. I mean, this is the set at the back. I would definitely be going to the set at the front. But unfortunately, this is my own rule. When I get on the car, I can't change cars because I just don't want to have an extra number at the bottom. That's why. Always will be on the same car. So unfortunately, just try to move away from that crappy dude over there. Oh my fucking god.
Next station, Midland.
Next station, Whitfords. Oh, I still have 5 more stations to go. Jeez Louise. Long, dude. Now you guys know my phone is actually bitten to dust with some problems with the camera. So it fixed a little bit, but at the same time it still have some issues with the camera. My mom told me that she is planning to buy a new phone because she hates iPhone apparently right now, due to Apple actually stopped her iTunes and Apple Store account. I mean the Play Store. I mean, how to say that? App Store. Apple stopped her App Store account while require her to actually keep paying money. So that's why it's actually kind of weird. So that's why she said she would like to actually buy an Android phone to just replace it. So, and then it's like I just told her that, oh, leave the phone behind. Use it. I will use it for filming because her phone is like an iPhone 12. Is that iPhone 12 or iPhone 10 plus, iPhone 10 generation plus? So that's why this is an iPhone 8, iPhone 8 plus. While her is like iPhone 10, iPhone 11, those kind of generations, which is going to be way better. So that's why I want her to like leave that phone and I want to use it for filming. So, and it's way lighter than this 8 plus. It's just bulky, this one. So I made it to Whitfords here. Okay, sudden stop here.
This is Whitfords.
Okay, the kid finally calmed down a little bit, but she's still crying over there, so that's why. Hopefully she get off fast. Maybe at Joondalup? Maybe at Joondalup, then walk back over there. You can still hear a little bit in the background. There's someone walking over. there you go, Whitfits. Next station, Edgewater.
Next station, Edgewater.
The very clear Edgewater. Water. Edgewater. Water. No, water. Water. Okay? Water. Or water. For British accent. Water. 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 Indian accent. Water. Water. That's the American accent with water. Or Australian accents. Okay, another train on the outside. We don't really focus on what trains on the outside, focus on the journey. So while we're taking bus journeys, then I do focus on the buses on the outside because it's easy to do. Just spot the bus on the outside, tell you guys the number, and call it done. So over there's a bus just said it 2692 running on 000 on the highway there, probably going down to Whitfits for service. Another bus, 3200, again 000. And next is Edgewater.
Next station, Edgewater.
Why is the train driving so slowly when it's entering the station here? Jeez Louise.
This is Edgewater.
Gosh. Can you just like get off and wait for the kid to actually like shut up first before you board the next train? Because it's really annoying. If I see this, I don't mind waiting for another 15 minutes. I mean, if I'm right here getting on in Edgewater and since I get on I still have a kid right there crying, I'm gonna wait for the next train. I know it's 15 minutes, but fuck it. Next station, Joondalup. Get off at Joondalup, please. I don't want my ears just gonna get dying over here with this stupid kid. So I hope to finish within an hour. We'll see. We'll see. This train's really very efficient, actually, honestly. If you just take the section from here, it's probably somehow very similar to driving the speed, because basically you can go 100 kilometers right here for the trains. Especially during rush hours, trains are always faster than actually driving, because, like for example, Kunana Freeway, literally the highways jam every single time during rush hours, while the trains just like la 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 in the middle just run through. That's why it's always very funny when the cars outside is jamming, the trains in the middle just running through everything. It's like la 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 la. See you later, fools. Gosh. Alright, next station, Joondalup.
Next station, Joondalup.
Okay, looks like they're getting off here. Good. They'll walk back over. Actually, don't really need to walk back over because over here the spot is also not too bad. It's also okay. Alright, Joondalup.
This is Joondalup.
Alright, finally, peace.
Doors closing.
Finally, peace has been obtained. And we take 2 more stations.
Next station, Claremont.
Alright, back at the original spot, and then we take 2 more stations. Next station, Claremont. Now there are some Whitfords to Butler closure and also some Whitfords to Perth Underground closure, so that's why they do it at Whitford, because at Whitfords you can cross back over, so that's why. They mostly do it at Whitfords. Or Clarkson to Butler, because you can also cross over before Clarkson. And for Whitfords, if it's Whitfords to Butler closure, then every single thing just runs like a W pattern and just turn back sidings and go back. Or if it's the other way around, I think there's a track before entering Whitfords on the other side, you can cross over from there. So that's no worries. Mostly they choose at Whitfords because that's the spot that they're used to. And having the signs actually setting up Whitfords, so that's fine. Especially W patterns are easy to deal with, so that's why. It's just the big old question mark is why they always close up to Auburn Grove for the trains. There are no turn-back sidings or crossover tracks from Auburn Grove, so that's why they just always, when doing is even is like nightly closure, the train will be running on the wrong side anyways. Yes, so the trains will be always running on the wrong side of the tracks if they go in the wrong side of the train tracks, and then cross back over at Rockingham. Like I did it before last year, but here comes another train. Pretty efficient, Joondalup.
Next station,
Claremont.
this is Claremont. Doors closing.
Today's actually pretty chilly. Temperature maximum is like 25 degrees. And in the morning it's so chilly. Jeez Louise. And windy, so that's why it's also make it cold. Next station, Clarkson.
Next station, Clarkson.
It is a very weird announcement. I don't know why they actually need to do this again like this. Like the change at Bayswater for Midland line services. This is not next station, Clarkson. It's like all the normal stations. Next station, Claremont. Like that, but it's not. It's next station, Clarkson. It's a pause. Next station, Clarkson. It's like that. Okay. So next station, Clarkson. So that's a very funny announcement. It does actually say when it's actually doing the K pattern terminating at Clarkson, they do say this train terminates here or something like that. I mean, next station, Clarkson, where this service terminates. They actually have this announcement because the old terminus for Joondalup line is Clarkson. Until they opened Butler station in like 2005 or something like that. I don't remember the date. 2008. 2008 or 2009, I think, around there. They opened Butler station, then they changed to Butler. But for the terminus, they don't have the announcement saying this train, this service terminates at Butler. They do show up at the screen up there, saying this train will terminate at Butler, like where this service terminates. But the announcement doesn't say that. It's just say next station, Butler, like that, and no more. I know they're ready for later on with the Yanchep extension, so technically Butler will not be the ultimate terminus in the future, but now later on probably there will be still Clarkson trains for after extending to Yanchep, but so we have 3 extra stations afterwards, so it's gonna El Kimos, forgot that station right there, and Yanchep. Is it like Atkinson or something like that? I don't remember that actually, the middle station, I forgot it. Alright, made it to Clarkson. It's actually very smooth. Next station, Clarkson. I want to say it's actually this lady right here. This lady. She took all the way to Butler. She will be taking to Butler because she doesn't look like she's going to be getting off. And she was already on the train when I got on at Perth. So that means she was already on the train earlier, before Perth. So basically she was taking Mandarin line all the way through here, and she's still not getting off. So probably she's getting off at Butler. Wow. Right, here we go, Clarkson. Now filming these stations will be tough because there are staff on the platform, so that's why. But I can stay at the back here, probably not going to get noticed. The design is very similar to Open Grove and all of those stations. And the staff tent is in the middle of the station.
This is Clarkson.
Here we are at Clarkson. We'll send the train out. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!